Edochie's kinsmen, obviously his father, probably prompted this, have decided to take action. They said that they are not comfortable with what is going on and that they are not happy that Edochie in court will continue to say that May is his wife. Whilst the whole world knows, everyone knows that Edochie presented himself to the world as a proud polygamist, but unfortunately, he did not do his own work. He didn't do it at all. If he had done so, he will not be a man without polygamy functioning in his life. If you know what I mean. It takes 3 to tango when it comes to polygamy. It takes 4, 5, 6, 7. You cannot be with one woman hoping that your first wife will remain while she has dragged you to the court and you still claim that you're a polygamist on social media. But when you went to the court, you came up with some very funny utterances such as, I have never and will ever be married to Juju Austin. She's just a colleague, a friend. And he went around putting on his wedding ring to show to whoever. Of course, it's not as if the court does not know. It's just that the legal system, the way the court works, you have to present evidence. So it means that the onus is on May to present to the court evidence that proves and shows that Edochie actually did customary marriage, which the court will be admissible in the court if she can present this. Apart from his social media rant, apart from several other videos and pictures that he himself presented, Edochie is trying to tell the court that he's not married, and all of these things. Anyone who claims that he's married should present video, picture, evidence of such, or any marriage certificate. This is where the law stands. Evidence must be presented. Now, having said all of this, Edochie's family, Kinsmen, the Integers, they said, no, this is not possible. We cannot continue like this. We have to take action. We have to do the needful. We have to press. We cannot allow our surname, our name to be kicked on the mud continuously like this. We have to do something. So they decided to visit Abuja. They say if Muhammad cannot go to the mountain will come to Muhammad. If the mountain cannot come to Muhammad, Muhammad must have to go to the mountain. So they decided to move, which is not something that is often done. But in this case, they had to kind of look at the complexity, because we are hearing stories of Edochie is under a spell. Okay. Now, they went down to Abuja and then they took action. Yes, they said we have to get rid of this woman once and for all, because we are not comfortable with what is going on. First, Edochie has become a beggar. Financially, he's not there anymore. It's becoming stressful. So they have looked at everything and they felt like if they do not take action, of course, you might say Edochie is a man. He can decide on what he wants, but it's like saying that a man who has gone, whose mind is no longer functioning as it should. It's like saying the person is a grown-up person, the person can do whatever they want. So to the family of Edochie's kinsmen, they believe that Edochie is not in his right senses. And just like how you bundle someone who is not in his or her right senses to where he will be taken care of, regardless of the age, it's the same thing that they said that they are going to do to Edochie if he tells them otherwise. Like if he's going to tell them, no, you cannot. Well, what are they ready to do? They are ready to throw out Juju Austin's luggage, throw out everything to show to her that her presence in the life of Edochie is not encouraging at all. Like it's not adding value, that she is not accepted, that she should move on, so that Edochie and May can reconcile. This is what they are moving towards. But we all know that none of this action makes sense. None of this action is going to yield any result. But then who are we to tell the family of Edochie not to do what they think they can do? And so they moved down to Abuja to meet up with Juju Austin to ask her, what spirit, where did you come from? What is the name of the river? What is the name of the sea? How dare you influence our son to open a company and name the company Isimili, like it doesn't make sense. So they want to know, what exactly is it? Where are you from? What kingdom? Who do you worship? Who is your, who is your God? Who is your master? Who is your whatever it is? Like, they want to know what she believes in, what is the backbone of the action that she's taking. They want to find out because it's kind of beyond their understanding at this point. So they want to meet eyeball to eyeball. They all went to do what house owners or landlords often do when you don't want to pay rent. They try to throw your things out, and they are like, no, we are going to throw out your things, and we want you to attack us. We want you to show us what power or whatever is influencing you. We want you to put it to work. We want to see what exactly is this thing. So they went there, they did all they could do. They did that and that. Edochie is saying, they want it to be on record, and Edochie is also very careful at this time, at this moment. He will not want to say words like, leave her, she's my wife, because if they record this and they take it to the court, it will show that you claim, although saying that someone is your wife without some form of evidence to back it up is just like saying someone saying, this is my wife. There must be video evidence and some sort of evidence here and there to show. So he was also very careful. He didn't say, oh, this is my wife. He was just trying to persuade his kinsmen, saying that why this, why that, blah, 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 this and that. Some of these kinsmen, some of them, I'm not saying all of them, some of them are those that he rented to go to the Mogalu's family to ask for Juju Austin's hand in marriage, and also to stamp his name on Star DK. Tradition requires that he does that. If he doesn't, it's not just, it just felt like he needed to just follow that route. Anyway, Juju Austin's things were thrown. Things were thrown out of the house by this kinsman to show to her that she's not accepted, to show to her that May still remains the queen and May will remain forever the queen. And they want to do this quickly before this court, the divorce, and everything concludes. They want to do it. They feel that they can somehow find a way to bring both of them back. They are finding a way, like, how can we? What can we do? Could we still do something to get these two people back? Is there something that we can salvage? Is there something that we can salvage in this? Is there something that we can salvage? Is there something we can do? This, I believe, is what they are trying to kind of, put in place here and there. So they want to show to her like you're not accepted. But I know that none of these things is going to work. Although we are hearing rumors here and there that Juju Austin is homeless, seen on the streets in Abuja, moving from here and there with her bag and baggages, like, that kind of thing. She could not fight back. She could not attack those kinsmen. She just had to kind of like, Edochie is like, okay, they are, don't worry. You will return back when they are gone. Don't worry. But at that point, they needed to show to her that she's not accepted. Like they said, they could not speak to Edochie when she is there. And they started moving around, like taking some of her pictures and, those ones, portrait that she put here. And they started taking those things off, and they actually came for that. And Edochie, of course, understands what they came for. And Juju Austin also knows what they came for, but she felt like, let me just put myself out of the house for now. Later I will return back when they are gone. Of course, obviously it is not possible for the kinsmen to totally kick her out of the house. When they are gone, she can always return back, isn't it? Unless Edochie agrees, accepts, or wants to put an end to this, debacle, to this rubbish, to this stupidity, to this foolishness, to this thing that has been on life for a long time, to something that is not yielding result, to something that has made him lose no movie for him to direct, to something that has not even allowed anyone to call him to be an extra, to be an extra in any movie. Waka pass, no, nothing. All his friends have left him. He cannot even say, please, can you just give me one emergency or quick 5,000 naira? No, nobody is going to give that to him. He's not even going to see eyeball to eyeball with any of his family members, his brothers. They are not going to help him. They are like, wait, hold on a second, are you like crazy? Don't you see what you have lost? Can't you see May flying high? And you are here asking us for quick 5,000. Can you please give me urgent 10K? No, that's what you like Edochie has become now. Can you give me urgent 10K? Can you give me 100K, urgent 100K? I just need to sort out some, quick thing right now, do something. That's what you like Edochie has become now. Urgent 10K, urgent 5K. I have some bills that I need to sort out. Don't worry, I'm going to give you back. Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is sending some, I'm going to, don't worry, the future is bright. Invest in me now and not when I am not there. Do something for me. This is what you Edochie has become. This is serious. This is not like a joke. I mean, just look at it. How many movies have you seen Edochie recently? And don't forget that moving out, being chased out of his house, kicked out. Of course, he kicked himself anyway. So if you look at everything, let's be sincere. Financially, do you think Edochie is there? Edochie is not there. You barely see any movie that he's directing. He's not working. That's the point. The little money is saved. He's spending it. He's spending it continuously. The money is not coming in. It's not like he has one private business somewhere. Nothing. Now, the truth, the nakedness is now being shown out there. Before, he was insulated, covered up. At least he had someone that both of them, of course, man and woman, people often have challenges here and there, issues here and there, could be anything. Both of them, at least he had a house that he could walk in, open the door, fresh apartment, clean house, everything. He had all of those things back then. But now, look at it. He doesn't have a house that he can lay claim to now until the last child is grown. Until the last child is about 20 or 20. I think in Lagos, apart from 18, there is a particular age a child has. I think maybe 20 or there. Let's just round it up, let's say 18. So he has a lot of years to wait. He has a lot of years until that child is grown. Then they can now start talking about, okay, we are no longer together. What's going to happen to the house? What's going to happen to this and that? So hope baby then he's still in his right senses. His mind is working firm. Because I don't know if that is what Juju Austin is waiting for. Like, don't worry, the last child will grow. And then you can begin to talk about how to sell that house and get your money back. And, it's so serious. So, guys, I don't know what you think about this one. Juju Austin, homeless on the streets of Abuja. And Juju Austin's things being thrown out in Abuja by Edochie's Kinsmen. Like, enough is enough. What do you think? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.